do a horn test here. Feels very premium. Handles the bumps pretty well. It's actually wild. It has so much torque. We're driving over some big humps. And I'm not even touching the accelerator here. Ooh, oh, okay. Yes, sir. That's wild. Hey guys, today we are here at the BYD Experience Electric event, and we are going to be taking the BYD Shark 6 for a test drive. So before we do that, let's go ahead and check out the exterior and interior first. Okay, here it is guys, the BYD Shark 6, finished in great white, and this is one of the 3 colors that are available. The overall exterior of it is just that aggressive, rugged aesthetic. And up front, you got squared off headlights with that strip of DRLs. This part right here also lights up at night, giving it a full width light bar, just to add that innovative look to the vehicle. Here we can also see it finished in this blue color. And once it approaches you, it is very quiet because it is in electric mode. As we move towards the side of the vehicle, we can see some strong shoulders with sharp creases and black body cladding just to add that rugged appeal to it. It is a very boxy design overall. You can see a floating roof design also here with the black accents on the A and C pillar. The door handles are also nice and chunky. You have keyless entry. This is actually your charging port on the right side. As for the wheel design, you get this rugged 18-inch alloy wheels. Tire size is 265/65 R18, and the tires are GT Cross HT71. The models that they show here are the premium variants, meaning you get the roof rails and this sports bar. And at the rear of the BYD Shark 6, you can see that same motif of the headlights up front. The taillights have a square design together with a light bar, just to emphasize that width of the vehicle. And to be honest, it does remind me of some American brand pickup. It actually looks very macho. You can see the BYD stamped on the tailgate. You have your DMO all-wheel drive badge right there. DMO meaning dual motor off-road. Being a pickup truck, this is built for off-road. And you get BYD Shark 6 badging on the right side. Okay, let us now step inside. Actually, the pickup truck is really high, so it has 230mm ground clearance. So getting in would be a climb up. So you have step boards as standard. Doors sound closing. That is very solid. This is the interior of the Shark 6. It has that BYD layout to it. So you have a floating center screen that is rotating. Here it is. And once you rotate this piece, it is now a vertical style screen. Infotainment does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It's like a very giant Android tablet. You have this very interesting design details right here, just to emphasize that muscular appearance of the truck. Now the steering wheel is a 4-spoke design, but this one is actually like a floating style. So you have here your driving modes and your terrain modes right here. The driver sees a 10-inch instrument cluster, all digital, of course, as with BYD, and every vital information is displayed through there. You also have a heads-up display for the premium variant. Down below, you have some orange accents going throughout the air vents, as well as some orange stitching on the dash. You also have this nice cubby right here, where you can place some more stuff. And it also acts as a grab handle because there's like an indentation here. You also have wireless charging right here. This is the gear selector, so there's no unlock release for it. You just have to flick it down for drive, up for reverse. Now you have your hill descent control right here, parking sensors, traction control off. Your radio volume and radio off is right here. Your air conditioning on and off switch is right here. Front defrosters. Now down below you have these interesting toggle switches for your hazards, your EV and HEV mode. Start stop button is right in the center, also finished in this orange color. You also have your tailgate release here on the right side of the start stop, and then you have your auto brake hold function on the rightmost. You also get 2 cup holders here on the center, and it is very deep. The center console, you just flip it up. There's no power button. a latch or anything, and does have a nice amount of storage. It's very deep, and yeah, you do get 12-volt power outlet and some USB inputs inside there. Close it, it's actually quite heavy, or not heavy, it feels very sturdy. Here's the sun visor. You have LED lights. Up top, you do have a place for your sunglasses, some interior lighting which are touch sensitive. For the passenger, you have a grab handle over there on the A-pillar. On the doors, you get that orange stitching theme again. You do get some soft padding on the armrest. Even here on the center console, it's actually very soft. And you get this oblique handle right here, which you can shake the car in. You do get this interesting leather padded material here that adds that premium vibe to the vehicle. So let's go ahead and check out the rear space. Climbing in the back seat, you do have another grab handle here that also doubles as a coat hook hanger right there. There's the door. Again, very solid. The door handles also feel really good and very high quality. At the rear, it's actually very comfortable back here. You can see the seats are sculpted and there's this interesting design, even with the BYD logo on the headrest. And it is very soft, very supple. Feels really premium back here, and it's really comfortable. I do want to say, however, that the floor is a bit raised. There's still enough footroom underneath the seat in front. Now this is set to my driving position. I have this much of legroom. Headroom, I have about this much. I'm sitting in the middle right now, and the floor is really flat, and you can squeeze just about 3 people here. This is the overall view of the dashboard. Again, it has that very rugged appeal to it, but at the same time, it has that signature BYD layout. Rear seat amenities include dual climate vents, some more USB inputs right there, and a small cubby right here for your phone. So when you're charging your phone, you can place it here. And you also get a power outlet right here. For the center armrest, you flip this down and you get 2 cup holders. You don't sit as upright as in some pickup trucks. You actually sit quite at an angle. So I like that, it's very comfortable. So here again, we can see more of that contoured rear seat. And I like that it's at an angle. You don't sit upright like in some pickups. That's why it's a very comfortable back seat here at the Shark 6. So over on the left side of the vehicle, you have a fuel filler right here for the 1.5 liter turbocharged engine. This one supports 91 fuel octane or above. To close it, just lock it like that. And over here at the right side, you have your charging port, which supports AC and DC charging. There's also an indicator light beside the charger. Now, there are a couple of ways to open the tailgate of the BYD Shark 6. You have the button that I showed earlier on the center console, you have a button on the key fob, and you have a button here at the top of the tailgate that you press twice. And it is an easy open tailgate. Now, this is the amount of space that you get here at the back. You have a button here to turn on and off the LED lights. You can see a panel which you can open and reveal power outlets at the back, so you can charge your tools, your gears, and whatnot. Now to close it, you just flip it up. You can do it with one hand, and that's how you get access at the tailgate. Okay, now it's time to drive the BYD Shark 6. Let's go ahead and hop inside. This is the key for the BYD Shark 6. It is the typical BYD key. So you have your lock, unlock, your tailgate release, and remote start. So just have the key inside the vehicle and press this very nice switch gear right here with the start stop in the middle. And the car starts in electric mode. Let's fasten our seat belts for safety. To drive the Shark 6, when you put the car in drive, it will automatically disengage the parking brake. So to put it in D, foot on the brake and flick the gear lever down, and then we're ready to go. So it is a very interesting experience driving a pickup truck in very quiet mode. It's very quiet, very smooth. The steering is so light, and you have a heads-up display showing your speed and some of the safety features like the lane keeping assist. Ooh, so it still has that BYD electric feel to it. Road noise is kept at a minimum, although we're still driving in low speeds. Yeah, so far the ride's been really comfortable. When you put your foot on the accelerator, it just goes. I wasn't expecting that at first because the exterior of the car looks very boxy. It feels really brisk. Right now I switched it to EV, but earlier we were in the HEV mode, but I still didn't feel the engine kicking in. You do have some shortcut buttons here for your 360 camera and some driving assist features like your adaptive cruise control and whatnot. So you also have here your cruise control settings. Over to the right side of the steering wheel, you have your radio controls, Bluetooth telephone, and some of your controls for the trip computer. You can also change your gauge display. We are currently driving the BYD Shark 6 Premium, which is the top of the line variant. So yeah, it handles the bumps pretty well. It's really comfortable. It doesn't feel as rough as some pickup trucks would be. Visibility is also great. You have large side mirrors. Rear visibility is quite good too, and again you have a 360 camera, making it easy to maneuver in tight spaces. Let's do a horn test here. Feels very premium for your driving modes. So you have Sport, Eco, and Normal. For the terrain, you have muddy land, snowfield, sand. Let's leave it in muddy. You really can't feel the engine kicking in. So right now the engine is already turned on, but it's so smooth. The steering wheel is leather wrapped. It feels nice to the touch. You don't have paddle shifters because this is a plug-in hybrid. Yeah, overall the city drive was great. Now let's go ahead and take it to the off-road track. It's time to take it here at the off-road course. Fasten your seatbelts. The car is already turned on and we are in EV mode.
Just accelerate there.
Okay.
Accelerate.
So, pure EV mode to.
Yep.
Walang engine. That's cool. And it's so quiet inside, you can't even hear the terrain.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
right.
Keep right.
Okay.
So now you're in sand mode, train sand.
So I don't have to press the accelerator.
Not unless.
Okay. Ooh. Ooh. This is a 45-degree angle. Whoa, okay. It's actually wild. It has so much torque that I have to press the brake pedal because I feel like it will move too fast. Okay.
From our ground clearance.
Okay. So 230 millimeter ground clearance. We are driving over some big humps. Ooh, no drama whatsoever. And I'm not even touching the accelerator here. And it just goes. Just crawls about that humps.
So
Mm-hmm.
we gotta open our 360 camera. So
See through yung ano niya, no? Galing. That is very cool. I can't see anything on the road, but here I can clearly see where the wheels are about to turn and whatnot.
it's a 700 millimeter, but
I think that's pretty deep still. So let's go ahead and test it. Now remember, this is an electric plug-in hybrid vehicle, so taking this to the waters would be risky, but actually no, the batteries are very, very sealed. We are just going about it with no problems whatsoever. That is so cool. You don't feel like driving underwater.
and there are not a limit of 20 minutes, not more than.
Na nakasubmerge.
Yeah, nakasubmerge.
Mm.
If you see some fish shot
Mm-hmm.
going up with dead fish, so nag-ground na sila inside.
Okay, that is very deep hole. Okay, so
So you can feel the double wishbone suspension.
okay.
It's just so
Okay.
you can see.
Oh yeah,
front, yeah,
that's
and
so cool.
just slow. Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, okay.
So if you feel that our left tires,
Yeah, it is. Nakaangat na. Okay.
kanina mo nakakonect. Saka parang well, no effort.
Yeah, brake lang ako ng brake eh. Okay, so pwede ko ilipat dito yung view.
Yeah, for the side.
Yeah, no effort. Wow, you can feel it, you know,
This one is the
taking
lower
traction.
camera.
Okay.
So you can see the whole.
Oo nga.
So less effort.
Yeah. Mm.
Risky because it's
Yeah.
a four-wheel drive.
Yeah, tsaka muddy yung tires niya eh. So, pero ang galing, like,
Konti
it's
lang.
very active, yeah.
The transferring of
The power, yeah.
the diff lock. So it's just intelligent. So kung saan siya kailangan siya pupunta. They need to diff lock the front tire, they diff.
Wow. So it's a
The
very,
rear.
okay, very
But it's a
capable.
full-time four-wheel drive. So apat pa rin siya. Pero yung kailangan ng diff na sabay
Oo.
na naka-lock, either
Okay.
front or rear.
Wow. So it makes for a very capable vehicle talaga.
Yeah, in time of like na biglaan ng mga ganyang trail so you can pass. Diba?
Oh, with no problems and no drama. So, ready na tayo dito? Okay, I think that's
The
the...
front or you want
Okay.
the whole front. So
Sige,
you can
yan.
see your steering
Yeah.
wheel. So go up. So go.
That is very wild.
So you just look for your camera so you can
Oo nga eh, doon na nga ako nakatingin.
yeah, stop.
Stop
Then
here.
slow down.
Kaya pala eh, medyo mabilis yung...
Oh, dito kayo na hindi sensor. Full stop. full throttle.
Mm.
Ready?
Wow. Sige,
Full
try
throttle,
natin.
go. Nakaseatbelt ka sir ha?
Yes, sir. That's
The
wild.
turn.
What?
You see the traction.
Yeah. Oo nga.
Get easy. Then para ma-feel mo naman the suspension.
And we did all that ng naka-EV mode. We didn't
Naka-EV
use
mode.
any. That's crazy.
So mas more torque siya pag
Oo.
naka-HEV ka.
Wow.
Kasi with the engine plus the motor plus yung battery mo laging malakas kasi
Yeah.
the continuous charging, diba?
Yeah.
So mas malakas pa yung torque and power niya. Pero ngayon pala kahit EV ka.
Yeah, it's more than enough na. Power, ride comfort. I'm amazed nung grabe. Okay, so to put it in park, just press that button.
Automatic na siya nung handbrake.
Handbrake. Grabe, it's a very high-tech pickup. And yeah, that was a good drive.